Zack strength tip of the week. Now, this is for those of you who track calories and macros or who are perhaps thinking about it, and that is pre-tracking your food. Now, you don't have to track a day out in advance, although you certainly could, but tracking just a meal or two can be very helpful. Let's say you have set a certain calorie limit. By pre-tracking, you avoid the situation of where you hit your limit too early in the day and find yourself hungry and tempted to go over later on. Another example, maybe you find yourself in a position where you need 30 more grams of protein, but the only way to get those 30 grams of protein is to go over your calorie limit. So by pre-tracking, you can eliminate and avoid those kinds of mistakes. Now, let's say you want to have a nice fatty steak for dinner and you haven't bought the steak yet. So in that instance, what you can do is go into your tracker. I like to use Chronometer myself, but there are other trackers out there. You can play around with how much the steak weighs and see how big of a steak you can eat while fitting within your goals. Then when you go to the store, you buy a steak that will fit.